By far the most requested tune on my channel is Rashopoulon. So it means mountain bird in the Pontian dialect. It's very, very popular amongst the younger generation. So I think it came out around 25 years ago, and I was taught the tune by my teacher. It was one of the last tunes he taught me before I sort of gave up the instrument on a formal basis. And I don't think he taught me the tune the right way. So every time I listened to it on a video, let's say, and I try and play it, it didn't sound the same, so I just kept putting it off. But now that it's been asked quite a bit, I've decided to watch a video of it. One of the best renditions of it. I'll leave the link of the video in the description. So it actually does differ quite a bit to the way I was taught. But anyway, I've learnt it now. By the way, 50% of the people who follow my channel are under the age of 25. So the stats I didn't even realise that I could see the stats of that sort of stuff. So thank you to all the people, regardless of age, that are following my channel. So anyway, I'll quickly do the. There's 3 bits. There's the introduction, or 4 really. Introduction, the tune, which I'm going to do the first 2 parts, the intro and the tune, and then there's a transition to the second part, which leads to the 4th part. The 4th part is pretty much the same as the second part, but it's played on the zil string. I'll only do a very brief intro. I'll do the middle chord, which is the lower pitched part of the tune. I won't do the high pitched one because it's a little bit tricky, and I will have to listen to it a few more times. Anyway, the intro and the second part. So that's the first part of it. That's mainly played on the middle, only played on the middle chord. The transition, which I won't go into today, goes onto the zil string. It's very similar. It's a bit trickier though. But anyway, the intro is basically the middle chord playing the 2nd and the 4th fingers. So that's just a very basic. If you want to do an intro, if you don't want to do the intro, go into the tune. The second bit's coming up. So I'll just quickly do that. 2nd finger on the middle chord, only playing the middle chord with your bow. The instrument, by the way, is tuned to E, D, G today. So that's just a very basic intro to the tune. I think most people want to learn the next bit, which is... So that's the basic, the main part of it. So that one's, you can start with a backward bow movement. So that's backward and then forward. So only playing the middle chord. So you're going to have to angle the instrument. You're only playing the middle chord. So as mentioned in a lot of my other videos, the bridge has a bit of an angle. You just got to angle the instrument when you're only playing the middle chord. So backward with no fingers, and then forward dropping the 2nd finger on the middle chord. So the first part is 1st finger on the middle chord, 2nd finger on the middle chord. So, and then 4th finger, and back to the 2nd. Sorry. And then tremble. So tremble. So forward back. That's a forward bow movement. I hope that's self-explanatory. I'll do it a lot slower. first one down, just a jump on there, on the second. And just lifting it up at the last minute. There's a few different ways of doing this. You can listen to the tune if you like, and the person playing it actually does vary the way he does it. I think that's the easiest way for me anyway. Finishing back. That's forward. That's back. That's the first bit. I'll just show the bow. So. So that's the first bit. Now the second bit. That's the next bit. Now this bit here, there's a continuation of the bow. That's similar to the first bit, so starting forward. Now this bit here, there's a continuation of the bow, so that's forward. So I hope that makes sense. I'll do it again. There's another. The last bit is where you come. Before I do that, I'll just do it one more time. So. Now the next bit is the player also. So again, second finger on the middle chord, and you're just coming down to about where your fourth finger is. So that's one bow movement. Now I'd start back on this with the bow. I'd start backward, finishing forward. Now if you don't want to do that, you can just do. Because really the second's coming down to the fourth anyway, so you can just drop the second and the fourth together and just lift the fourth at the last minute. So it sounds very similar if you don't want to do it. Now you can just practice this if you like. Just picture where your fourth finger is. So for me, for this tune, it's about in line with the head meets the body, and just know that that's where your second finger is going to go. So. basically it. I'll do it one more time with showing the bow as well. I do find that you can start forward or back with this tune. It doesn't really matter. So I'll try and do it here. So anyway, I hope that helps. I've had to almost learn this from the start, so I hope it helps. If people want me to do the next part, which is the higher pitched part, please leave a comment. And if I do it, I'll leave a link to that video in the description of this video as soon as I do it. But please let me know if you do it. I probably will do it eventually, but if you do want it sooner, just let me know. I hope that helps.